So, here's a history of music at the Phillips with me, Jeremy Nay, Director of Music. Phillips Collection opens in 1921, and from the beginning there's music. Duncan Phillips, the founder, loved music. He wrote about the connections between art and music, and there were performances that happened in the oak-panelled music room where we still hear music to this day. It was his secretary, Elmira Beer, who spearheaded the season of concerts which started in 1931. Very determined, forceful lady, encouraged young artists to be daring in their choices of different music, and she was not averse to giving young performers like the pianist Emanuel Axe a bit of friendly, professional advice, which she did in this note from 1967. P.S. Emanuel Axe has been pretty busy since then. I think he's won something like 7 Grammys. But even before then, magical things were happening in the music room. On a dreary Sunday in January 1955, the eccentric, wildly creative Canadian pianist Glenn Gould made his US debut at the Phillips Collection. Absolutely incredible. You've probably even heard one of his 2 recordings of Bach's Goldberg variations without even knowing it. They're absolute classics. Since then, there's been a phenomenal, incredibly inspiring roster of musicians who have graced our stage. From the great Denise Graves to Nico Muhly to the pianist Aaron Diehl, who you're going to hear a lot from in the coming weeks. We've also profiled some of the great living composers of our time, from Arvo Pärt to Anna Thorvaldsdottir to the brilliant George Lewis. But for all the performances and the remarkable music making that's happened at the Phillips, that's truly only half the story. There is music hidden in plain sight everywhere at the Phillips. There's music and musicians which appear in paintings. There's musical techniques like fugues that find their way into visual forms. And then there's all the different music that has inspired countless artists in their work. I think when you look hard enough, you can hear the blues in an artist like Renee Stout's work. You can hear jazz, the sound of John Coltrane channeled in the canvases of Sam Gilliam. Music is an incredibly rich source of inspiration for visual artists, which is why next year, during the 80th anniversary season, during the Phillips Centennial, we're going to turn the tables and invite some of the best voices in contemporary music to write new works that respond to artworks in the permanent collection. I hope you can check it out.